Good morning, students. In today's class, we are going to discuss problems on cost sheet, where in the previous few classes we have been discussing about the objectives of cost sheet and format for cost sheet and classification according to elements. In that we discussed that elements of cost is divided into three, that is material, labor and expenses. Material we have direct and indirect. Labor again we have direct labor, indirect labor. And expenses also we have direct expenses and indirect expenses. And all these direct material, direct labor and direct expenses, right? So these three together we call it as a prime cost. So the indirect material, indirect wage and indirect expenses, these three we call it as a overheads, and overheads is further divided into factory overheads, office and administrative overheads and selling and distribution overheads. So while preparing the cost sheet, this particular classification, that is according to the principle or according to those elements of cost classification, these things we are going to use in the cost sheet, right? So with that we'll move into the problem part. Let us see the question. Here is the question. In a factory, 20,000 units of product A were produced in the month of July 2009. From the following figures obtained from the costing records, prepare a cost sheet showing the cost per unit. To prepare a cost sheet, the first part is prime cost. To find out the prime cost, we require direct material, direct wages and direct expenses. Here direct material is not given directly, direct wages is given, direct expenses are not given. Okay, what is the details related to direct material is given, that is opening stock of raw material given, purchase is given, closing stock is given. So with this opening stock of raw material, we will be adding the purchase and we will be deducting the closing stock of raw material to derive the raw material consumed. So after getting the raw material consumed, we will be adding the direct wage, and then if direct expenses is given, we will add the direct expenses to get the prime cost. Let us see the solution. Here is the solution. As you all know the format, so I am not going to repeat the format. So here I will be writing the opening stock of raw material. Amount is 5,000. Purchase of raw material 53,000. So total comes around 60,000, less closing stock of raw material 10,000. So material consumed is 50,000. In the question we saw that direct wages are given, so 25,000 plus 50,000, 75,000. Direct expenses are not given, so this 75,000 will be considered as a prime cost. With that we'll add the factory overheads. This factory overheads is otherwise called as works overheads or manufacturing overheads. Even it will be called as production overhead also. So the factory overheads given in the question is 40,000. So add this to get the factory cost, work cost, works cost or manufacturing cost. We got 1,15,000. With that we'll add the office and administrative overheads, that comes around 20,000. So add it, we'll get the cost of production 1,35,000. And here the data related to selling and distribution expenses is not given. So if you go through the question again, see, nowhere it is mentioned about the selling and distribution overheads or expenses, right? So but one information is given that 20,000 units the data is available. For 20,000 units the material required, the direct wages, factory overheads, all other things related to 20,000 units are given. So we have to find out the per unit cost. So for per unit cost, just divide this 5,000 divided by 20,000, you will get 0.25. Similarly, you have to divide everything with the 20,000. 55,000 divided by 20,000, 2.75. Similarly, you divide and finally you will get per unit cost of production is 6.75 paisa per unit. So this is how you have to do the cost sheet problem. It is a simple problem where the profit, they have not asked about the profit, they have not asked about you regarding sales, etc. Just you have to find out whatever the information is available. With that we'll find out maximum we can find out. With this available information we can find out the cost of production. So I hope you have understood the answer, and if you like my way of teaching, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the regular updates. Thank you.